Hello, beautiful people, you welcome back. Today is indeed a day of joy and a moment of celebration for Iyabiji. Iyabiji twins mothers, the mother of the twins love, as they surprise their mother, or should I say, they gift their mother a brand new car that worth millions of naira. And in this day, the mother is so full of joy that she actually fainted on seeing these gifts. In fact, on seeing the hearts of our daughters. And also, after that, she powerfully rained prayers on them for what they did to her, as the twins said they want to compensate their mother for all she has suffered, for them to single-handedly raise them together, and also to appreciate her for not abandoning them even when their father said she should. Don't let us forget that 3 weeks ago, the mother of twins love, in an interview, reveals how she struggled to raise her daughters without the help of their, as she also made the revelation that not until she gave the interview she has kept some of the information private from her daughters. In fact, they get to know about their father by themselves, and they determined or decided not to ever ask their mother after reading diary of their father they stormed upon, and they decided not to ask their mother about their father. And not until the time she granted the interview, they never knew what happened. So Mrs. Adeyinka Oladimeji, who happens to be the mother of the popular skitsmaker Muyi and Doyin, who they are popularly known as Twins Love, opened up about why her husband abandoned her and their children. This interview happened with BBC Yoruba, and she talked about some of the difficulties she faced when she was raising her twin girls on her own for the first time. Adeyinka, who is better known by her stage name Iya, revealed that her husband abandoned her and her children when they were just 3 weeks old. And the woman went on to say that her husband had left because she had refused to listen to him when he directed her to place their 3-month-old twin daughters in a motherless baby's home. She admitted that she initially agreed with him, the father, but that when she arrived at the motherless baby's home, the story changed, as the staff refused to accept the twins because they claimed that their mother is still very much alive, as they only said they accept the children that their mother is not alive and the father can't or is unable to cater or to care for the children. So she said, and the nurses questioned her on why she brought her children to be abandoned in the motherless baby's home. And that word alone gave her another feelings, another emotion. And she said she stated that her husband was still hell-bent on abandoning the children at the motherless baby's home. And even after they left the home where the babies were raised, he instructed her to dump the items beside a flower in front of a random house in Alagbaka, as she said that they went through when they were coming back from the motherless baby's home. They passed through an estate, and the estate was filled with big houses, and they believed that those people living in that house were rich people, so they would leave the children either together or separately in one of the houses, and they would be able to take care of the children. And she said it happens in Nakure. So she said she complied with what the husband said, and but at first, when she dropped the children, she was about leaving, and her mind was not in dropping the children. So the husband has walked some miles away from her, and she said she looked back and she went back to picked up the children. So before realizing, the husband left without her knowing, and ever since she didn't set her eyes on the husband. So she claimed that her husband before then set two conditions for her. Before the husband left, set two conditions for her: is either she dumps the babies and follow him to their home, or to take the children and end their relationship with them. So she stated that she chose the later, which is to take the baby and returned to pick the girls, and her husband then jumped into a taxi and drove away. And she says since then she did not see the husband, and she has been the sole caregiver for her twin daughters. And she further explained that she had to give up her professional position as a nurse in order to care for her children full time. This is really a touching and emotional story, as she reveals that for some days they would not eat, the babies would not eat, and she would have to wait for neighbors to go out in order for her to get some foodstuffs in the garden to prepare for her babies, So then she further said she had to work a lot of menial jobs simply because she wants to make an end meet and to provide a good life for her children. Then she said she faced numerous difficulties, but that she had never given up, as she was determined to raise her children with everything she possessed, no matter what the circumstances were. And she said in her working place that she sees how other of her colleagues used to, give their body to earn themselves a living, but she said she can't do that. She had to do another job. Iyabeji further claimed that she has no other family except her twins. As the couple, she said they are a companion as well as her husband and mother. They are also a soulmate and best friend as well as her advisor. And Iyabeji further said that for a very long time the husband left them her home. He came back after a year, after the children turned a year, and he came back, saw her, and he said, "You haven't left." And he said, "Where is she going to go?" And then he slept at home, and at midnight, Iyabeji said he requested her to have or to get intimate with her, and she refused bluntly. And when the morning came, the husband left, and that was the end till the time she was talking. And Moyi and Doyin now, they have made a breakthrough, and all of her hard work is beginning to bear fruit, as Iyabeji is very happy to proclaim herself the happiest lady on the planet for having Moyi and Doyin as daughter, according to her. And today she is really enjoying the fruits of her labor, as she has been gifted a brand new car that worth millions of naira. Don't let us forget that the twins also just built their own home. They become the latest landlord in the landlady. They built a home where they both lives in now, and now the mother is so happy to receive this kind of kids from our children, and wholeheartedly praise for our children. So guys, don't let us forget to drop your comments at the comment section below to celebrate with Iyabeji, and also to click on the red subscribe button. Thank you.